On this episode, I'm going to take you through how to work out what financial freedom means to you. Hey everybody, my name is Josh Redman and welcome to another episode of Property Investing Plus. I'm so glad that you could stop by because I'm excited about today's episode because we're going to reverse engineer the finish line. We're going to look at the income that you want to support the lifestyle of your dreams. We're going to look at the asset base that's required to get that income and the desired return that's required to get that income. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing I want you to do is start thinking about what financial freedom means to you. And for a lot of us, you'll find pretty quickly that it has less to do with the financial side of things and more to do with the freedom side of things. Now, if that's you, it could be anything. You know, is it freedom from work to get out of the rat race, to not have to work? Is it the freedom to spend more time with your family, with your grandkids, with your kids, with your parents, whatever stage of life you're at? Is it to spend more time with your family? Is it the freedom to pursue your passion, whatever that might be? It could be as simple as really wanting to help and impact others. Or it could be something like an industry that's really hard to break into, like art, for instance. But if you had income coming in, you wouldn't have to worry about breaking out in the art industry to make all this money. You're there to do what you want to do, to pursue your passion, to paint, to draw, to whatever. Maybe you want to be free to be able to travel the world and have the money to do it. It's a beautiful world out there. It really is. Whatever it is, you have to work out what it means to you to be financially free. Now, a good way to do that is to kind of think about, why are you working right now? What is it you're doing? Like, what's your motivation for working right now? Sometimes even just answering that question can start to reveal what financial freedom would mean to you. Now we're going to get a little bit specific. All right. I want you to think about the pre-tax income that would be required to support your desired lifestyle. So what would you need per year pre-tax to make that lifestyle or your financial freedom dreams come true? Now, the purpose of this exercise is to get a figure, all right? And I want you to write that figure down. So what would that per annum income be to support the lifestyle of your dreams? Now, the next part is the required debt-free asset base. So for this income to be possible, we need an asset base that's bringing money in. Don't be afraid of the numbers here. Now, the formula for this, I'll pop it up on screen so you can write it down, but it's all about the required capital equaling the income you want divided by the percentage return you can get, or your desired percentage return. So a good example would be, let's say, $100,000. I'm sure all of us would be very happy to have an income of $100,000 per year. Now, to work that out, we simply divide that $100,000 by, let's say, 6%. 6% is a decent return. Look, it's not the best you can get, but it's decent. So once you've done that, you work out that you roughly acquire $1.6 million of debt-free assets, giving you a 6% return. So now we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to start talking about timeline. So this is the time in which you want to be or achieve that income. So this is your financially free date. Now, you have to keep in mind here, guys, that the shorter time period you give yourself, the more you're gonna have to work. All right, so just be careful about being over ambitious here, because if you are, you're gonna have to work like really hard to achieve it. I'm not saying it's not possible, but just keep that in mind. I also want you to start asking yourself, how bad do you want this? A really good question is it a must or a maybe? Because if it's a maybe, you need to rethink. Let's say you gave it a rating out of 10. To be honest with you, if it's anything less than a 9, you don't want it bad enough to succeed. It at least has to be a 9, and it needs to be a must. So that's it for this episode, guys, and I'm super excited because we've literally just set your financially free goal. That means that we know the income that's required to support the lifestyle you want. We know the asset base that you need to fund that lifestyle, the minimum percentage return that you need, and also the timeline in which you've given yourself to do it. It's exciting. This is really exciting. You've set a really important goal, and now everything you do needs to point towards that happening. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And the question of the day today is, what does financial freedom mean to you? I want to know. Put your answer in the comments below, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.